Hey guys, welcome back to Fishing with Jake, and today we're going to be going over some of my favorite lures for fall bass and for just, bass fishing in general. All times of year, I'll tell you what times of year they work good for and where you can get them and the cost of them approximately. Let's get right into it. Okay, so up first, we're going to have the Lipless crankbaits. I've done really good on this exact Lipless crankbait. It's the Red Eye Shad. I believe it's Strike King, and you can get them for around $3, $3.50. Not on sale. And they work quite well, the red version anyways, in late March to early April, all the way through mid-April. These will shine in your ponds and anywhere that has crawfish and stuff like that. And this is also the Red Eye Shad, but in a different pattern. This works good in the fall and the like your normal spring, like mid-spring. This thing will shine, especially in the fall, because it imitates a shad. My favorite lures is definitely going to be the Chatterbait. Here it is, the Chatterbait. It works in many different situations. You can catch fish in fall, spring, summer, all different times of year. This color specifically I got for fall and for like mid to late spring. This I believe is going to work pretty decent, especially in the fall, but it obviously imitates a shad. Got a shad pattern on here, and what it does is this catches the water and it vibrates, and it makes your bait vibrate, and the bass love it. And yeah, this is just one of my favorite baits. Definitely a go-to for fall. The Chatterbait Z-Man, by the way, and the Z-Man Chatterbait costs around $3. Around $3 for this, $2.50. Very affordable, and it catches lots of fish. Alright, next up is going to be the Sakoshi Bug by 10,000 Fish, and this bait is very, very good. It's quite affordable. A pack comes in around $6, and you can pick yours up right now from Carl's Bait and Tackle. You can get awesome deals over there. You can get them a lot cheaper there than you can in Cabela's or Bass Pro, and it's worked out very well. I've ordered quite a couple things from it, and I'm happy with it. It comes pretty quick too. And their mystery tackle boxes I also like. Those are pretty neat. I've gotten a couple of them, and that's where I actually got my first set of Sakoshi Bugs, and they've worked phenomenal. I got my first 5-pounder on them this past spring, and I really like them. I've gotten lots of bass, like St. Clair, from it too. I highly recommend the Sakoshi Bug. Again, I highly recommend going to check out Carl's Bait and Tackle. You can get amazing deals and cheap prices, and they come in the mail quite fast. And if you join the Carl's Club, you can get even more insane deals. You can get some baits that would normally be $5 in other stores for $2 at Carl's. So go check out shopcarls.com. They are great. Okay, so our next bait is going to be the Whopper Plopper. This bait has caught me some giants. Some absolute giants. This right here is the River to Sea Whopper Plopper. This one right here is actually the one I've caught my my second biggest bass ever on, which was a 6 1/4 pound largemouth, and this thing catches giants. To see what happens is this back little thing spins when it catches water, and you fish this thing in the fall, like September, October. In Lake St. Clair, you can get it in ponds and stuff like that, right outside those weeds and next to the rocks and seawalls and stuff, and those bass see that and they will go crazy for this. I mean, this thing right here catches some big ones. Highly recommend you get a river to sea whopper plopper. I love them. Last but definitely not least, my favorite lure for bass is the spinnerbait. This has caught me by far the most bass in my life. I've gotten the most bass on a spinnerbait. This past summer is when I started kayak fishing a lot, and I've gotten so many fish on Lake St. Clair in my kayak, and it's unbelievable. This is my personal favorite one. I started using it this early fall, and I've gotten quite a few on it. I've gotten a pike on it. You can tell by some of the chipped off paint. I've gotten loads of bass, a couple of them. One of them actually ended up being my biggest I've gotten out of my kayak, which was a 4.5, which was very cool to catch it. Fought so hard. Those Lake St. Clair bass are nothing like the little ponds and stuff that I fish, and these come in at about $5 for this one, but you can get a cheaper one, which is what I used to use, and these work very well too. These are that was a KVD spinnerbait, but this one is just a normal striking spinnerbait. Not as big of a skirt, but both silver, Colorado and willow blade, and this thing works very well, as you can tell by all the missing little strands on the skirt. I've gotten a bunch on this exact bait. I've caught a ton on. My particular favorite color is right here, actually. It's the white and chartreuse. I love this color. I get a lot on this color. Lake St. Clair seems like white and chartreuse works the best for me, and silver, unless it's like a really murky day, I'll switch to gold, and I pair it with a KVD swim bait, the Exo Swim, and I'm gonna try that out this year. I've heard a lot of good things from it. I've used it like one time, I believe, and I've gotten a couple on it as a trailer on my Chatterbait, but I'm gonna use it this spring for smallmouth, hopefully, and hopefully I can get a couple on it. Alright guys, that's gonna conclude our video for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode of Fishing with Jake.